Parker Schnabel's breaking point on the Lone Gold Rush King. Hello everyone. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. The Klondike sky was gray, the kind of gray that made gold seem like just another color in the dirt. Parker Schnabel stood alone, boots pressed deep into the cold earth, watching his wash plant rattle and roar, but today he wasn't listening to the noise. Parker Schnabel brings a biggest surprise for the Gold Rush fans. This is the best episode of Gold Rush. He was listening to something else. His grandfather's voice still echoed in his memory. Don't ever chase gold, Parker. Chase the reason why you want it. It had been over a decade since Parker first stepped into his grandfather's old mining boots. Back then, he was just a determined 16-year-old with too much to prove. Now, at 30, he had everything. Hundreds of ounces of gold, a seasoned crew, even his own trail through jungles and deserts. But what he didn't have anymore was peace. That summer was the hardest yet. Equipment broke down daily. Weather made the claims inaccessible. And worse, his trusted foreman left without warning. Parker had always prided himself on being a no-nonsense leader. Work hard, speak the truth, get the gold. But now his crew feared him more than they respected him. Rick Ness, his old friend and once loyal right-hand man, had stopped answering his calls. Word around Dawson City was that Parker had become the new Tony Beats, cold, distant, obsessed. Even Monica Beats whispered once, "He's got the gold, but he lost himself." One rainy evening, while digging through an gold shipping container for spare parts, Parker found a box, untouched since his grandfather's death. Inside it, an envelope marked FO or when you feel LOST. Hands shaking, Parker opened the letter. If you're reading this, you've climbed a mountain but forgot why you climbed it. Come back to the river. It wasn't just a metaphor. The letter included GPS coordinates, a secret spot his grandfather had once prospected but never mined. A place hidden deep in the Yukon, where the land was still untouched, still pure. With no word to his crew, Parker packed his truck and left. The journey took days. The last leg had no roads, just trees, cliffs, silence, and memories. He camped alone, dug samples by hand, and cooked over fire. It was harsh, humbling, and healing. There was no wash plant, no million-dollar machine. Just him, a pickaxe, and the land. On the fifth day, while panning a shallow stream, he saw it. The flicker of gold dust, raw and wild. Not enough to make him rich, but enough to remind him why he started. He cried, not because he found gold, but because he finally remembered what it meant. When he returned to the claim weeks later, his crew was shocked. Not because he came back, but because he was smiling. For the first time in years, Parker walked around the site, shook hands, laughed, listened. He called Rick. He apologized to Mitch. He even invited Tony Beats for dinner. The next episode of Gold Rush showed something fans hadn't seen before. Parker standing in front of his crew saying, "This season, we dig for gold, but we also dig for who we are." Together, it wasn't a speech. It was a promise. By the end of the season, they hit record gold, over 7,000 ounces. But more importantly, Parker did something even greater. He bought a new claim and named it Schnabel's Heart, dedicated to his grandfather, his team, and the reason he first picked up a shovel. Fans flooded the internet with love. You've grown up before our eyes. You're more than a miner now. You're a leader. Gold Rush is no longer just about gold, it's about soul. The season finale ends with a quiet moment. Parker sitting by the fire, holding a small vial of gold and the old letter. He stares into the flames and says softly, "You don't find gold. You find yourself, in the dirt, in the silence, in the moments no one sees." That's the real rush. Gold Rush fans are very excited for the new episode. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our Gold Rush YouTube channel and stay with us.